Good morning, Mustangs. Today is Monday, November 5th, and it's an S3 day. The SAT word of the day is profane, which means not sacred or religious, or showing disrespect for religion. Today's lunch is mashed potato chicken bowl. On the show, we have a story and a PSA. Now sit back and relax because NHS Update starts right now.
Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome to the show. I'm Lexi Hatch.
And I'm Tim Rose. Let's get started with some announcements. The National Honor Society will be meeting at 2:30 p.m. Wednesday in the GSU Lecture Hall. If you cannot make it, please see Miss Newman. On Friday, senior pictures will be taken in the library. Pictures will only be taken by appointment.
Representatives from Mass Bay Community College and the Savannah College of Arts and Design will be visiting within the next 2 weeks. See Ms. Morrison in guidance to receive a pass.
Any student interested in playing a winter sport must attend the Winter Sports Information and Registration meeting on Thursday at 2:30 in the auditorium. Registration is now available through the Aspen Parent Portal. Paper registrations will no longer be accepted. If your parents do not remember their parent login, they need to email npsaspensupport@norwood.k12.ma.us. The deadline to register for a winter sport is next Tuesday. Recently, one of our reporters traveled to Argentina to take part in diplomatic elections. She met a person with a lot of history. Here's staff reporter Adeline Janed with the story.
Nestor Fantini was only 22 when the Argentine military seized control of his country in the early 1970s.
Not only the president is arrested, but also they closed down Congress. They appointed the judges that supported the military. And at some point, they started to arrest average citizens.
Fantini witnessed his fellow Argentinians face torture and oppression, which he says military leaders used to maintain social order and eradicate political opposition.
Growing in a country where they talk about democracy, but on the other hand, you see authoritarian and totalitarian systems, obviously creates a contradiction in the mind of any young person. And that's what happened with me.
So it wasn't long before he realized he needed to stand up against the state-sponsored terrorism.
As a young student, I felt that I had to make a contribution to change.
In 1974, the Argentine military known as Las Juntas caught up with Fantini.
At some point in Cordoba, Argentina, I was having a cup of coffee in this coffee shop that's called El Ruedo in downtown Cordoba. And I was arrested. That's when my second chapter in my life starts, when I end up in various political prisons.
In prison, Fantini says he was routinely beat and tortured.
They were concentrating political prisoners. And from all over the northern provinces of Argentina, we were constantly harassed. That the soldiers will come into the prison at any time during the day or night, and that they will start to beat us up.
But despite the harsh treatment and punishment, Fantini says he never lost hope.
I felt very strong because I had ideas of trying to improve my country, and I felt that if we were going to be killed, at least, we were in the right side.
In 1979, after 5 years of imprisonment, Fantini says he was surprised to learn that he was going to be released.
It was a very exciting moment, of course, in my life. The generals were still in power, and my life was in danger.
And even though Fantini says he was excited to leave the problems of Argentina behind, he knew he would carry the trauma from his experience with him forever.
There is nothing that I have done, nothing that probably I will do in the few years that I still have, that it's not related to what happened to me in those years.
While traveling as a survivor, telling his story, he hopes to pass on a message of hope to young people that want to make a change, just like he did.
Keep doing what you're doing, multiply your efforts, and make sure that in 10 or 20 years from now, you say, wow, I helped change the world, and you will definitely do it.
So the next time you use your voice, be sure to remember all those that have been radically silenced and tortured for using theirs. Reporting from Argentina for Mustang Magazine, I'm Adeline Janed.
Thanks, Addie. For more stories like that, be sure to check out mustang.media and look out for Mustang Magazine 56. We'll be back after this message.
perform activities better, stay hydrated.
Welcome back. The Library Lunch Book Club will be reading The Nazi Hunters by Neil Bascom. Copies are available in the library. New members are welcome. The book club will meet Tuesday the 20th.
On Friday, 712 students cast ballots in the JFK Library mock election. The results are as follows. Charlie Baker won the governor's race with 74.6% of the vote. Elizabeth Worm won the Senate race with 56% of the vote. Question 1 was no, question 2 was yes, question 3 was yes. Thanks to all who voted. Now, here's Joe Spadorcia with your sports update.
Good morning, Mustangs. I'm Joe Spadorcia here with your sports update. On Saturday, field hockey lost to King Philip 3-1 to finish their season 11-6-3. And football won their second game, beating Oliver Ames with a final score of 28-12. Yesterday, Olivia Badette was a runner-up in the sophomore cross-country race, and Miles Kidd placed 49th in the freshman race. Cheer placed second in their competition, and marching band won the NESBA championship, making them New England champs for the second consecutive year. They also won Best Color Guard, Percussion, and Music with a score of 97.5 out of 100. Well, that's all I have for today. For more Mustang Sports content, be sure to hit us up at Mustang Sports on Twitter and check out Mustangs.com. Now back to the desk.
And that's all that we have for today, but don't forget to check us out online at mustang.media or hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Have a great day, Mustangs.